we're on top. Hey!
We are over here just living our best lives, enjoying the conversation. And I feel like I have jumped gun because it was not me. I was not the one who was starting this show. It was none other than my beautiful co-host. So I'm going to let her take the reins.
Welcome to the show. My name is Turife. I don't know why girl them did not introduce herself or her name. What's your name?
Kafomi. Hello.
And my name is Turife. Happy to be here. So today we thought we'd do something small, something a little bit cute for you who are watching us on the internet. And we need to dissect and talk about the ongoing beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake, because where did this come from? Given, yes, it's been simmering for a few years, there's been a bit of passive aggressiveness going on, but now the fact that it all exploded and different people are catching strays. People are just catching strays, like, what does that have to do with me? Why am I in it? People, even like Snoop Dogg is catching strays.
DJ Academic's face.
Exactly, because Drake decided to use an AI version of Snoop Dogg's voice in one of his diss track towards Kendrick Lamar.
Yep.
And Snoop was just like, why?
What?
Why am I here? What was the reason?
What?
I'm too old to be doing these things. You know, somebody else calling out Kendrick Lamar and saying another artist is like a Shane version of Kendrick Lamar, and he's just like, why?
What?
Why? I was just chilling. And the person we need to applaud the most is J. Cole. Because J. Cole
saw this coming.
J. Cole has been seeing this, he's been peeping
He
this,
saw.
but this man has been quiet. He's been enjoying his life. He's been just enjoying the movement, riding bicycles in the streets, just living his best life, staying out of this confrontation when we need him the most. He's giving Superman disappearing, because where are you when we need you? You know, you have the ability to just shut this down. But before I get too ahead of myself, so it starts with Drake, who puts out something, triggers a few people, and Kendrick decides, you know what, this white boy is doing too much. Why is he walking around like he's black?
Actually, the beef started a lot earlier.
Yeah.
It started when Kendrick Lamar, what's his name? Big guy, Rick Ross, J. Cole, and I think Metro Boomin, who is a producer, and there's someone else, all came to Future, all came together and did that song that we don't like you, or something like that. We don't like you. And basically, all of them are people who hate Drake, but he didn't know about it then. At that point, he was just like, yo, Wagwan, why was I excluded from this whole thing? And so basically Drake got mad. Then he started some drama, some tiff with everyone else. So he said he abused everybody, basically. He abused everybody. He did all the weirdest things possible. So he abused, he dissed Rick Ross and invited his ex-girlfriend to a launch party, a private launch party. He literally handwritten note invitation to the ex-girlfriend to Rick Ross.
That's Maki.
Right?
Yes,
the girl. Now, he then went ahead and started on, who was it? Metro Boomin, and said, Metro Boomin, shut up and go get some drums.
Go create some drums.
Go get some drums.
And did he not?
BBL
Drizzy, hey, BBL Drizzy.
Hey, I'm telling you, the drama has been making me giving you. He then dissed, I think, Kendrick Lamar. That's when the drama with like you've been beating up Whitney. Whitney is his wife, his baby mama and wife. You've been beating up Whitney, and now she's just looking for protection everywhere else. So that's where that drama started. And then basically he dissed everyone on that list, including J. Cole. Now, this is after they had done the song Big Three. That's Us. That was J. Cole said the Big Three. Big Three is him, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. We are the Big Three. Kendrick Lamar said, Big Three, where? Big Three, I'm Big Me. You know, y'all need to shut up. J. Cole, wow. I go like, wow, the strays are coming.
He's been very humble.
The strays are
He's
coming.
been very quiet.
So he went on every interview he possibly could collect and apologize. And he said, hey, look, Kendrick Lamar, I'm sorry. it didn't even sit right with my spirit. This beef didn't sit right with my spirit. I apologize and I'm out of this. I do not want any part of this. I'm out. And everyone was like, yo, J. Cole, how could you do this? You're one of the biggest, tightest rappers. Shame on you for being a weak ass. And basically, a lot of people were piling on J. Cole. But now everybody's congratulating J. Cole. Because they're like, bro, you saw it coming.
You saw this.
Like, someone must have warned you that Kendrick was over there pushing P. Like, he was like, you know, in that workout, just penning that stuff down. Now, the problem became even worse when Kendrick Lamar addressed the whole situation. There's a song he'd done like 2013, Naoko 2015, where basically he was dissing all the artists, right? Dissing all the artists, just saying that, yes, I know you guys are the biggest names in this industry, but I want to be bigger than you. But regardless, when he finishes this up, he says, but all love to you guys. Now, the only person who took this personally, guess who it was?
Drake?
It was Drake. Drake goes on every interview saying, yo, bro, how can you act like we're friends? Like we're meeting up 5 days later and this guy's like, yo, what's up, dude? And he's like, how are you acting like we're friends when you're not? You just dissed me in front of the whole world. Why are you acting like we're friends? Now that's where the drama started with the two of them.
And I feel like Drake has been taking, what do you call it, like credit for being a rapper of color, when clearly he's not. He's been acting black, to be honest.
He
and
has.
It would rub a lot of people the wrong way, because why are you trying to act like you're from the culture
Appropriation.
when you're really, really
Cultural
genuinely not?
appropriation.
And this beef got so personal and so messy with Kendrick Lamar doing his investigative series and talking about how he has this new daughter. And have you noticed any time there's beef that involves Drake, a new child? Because did Adonis not come out
the beef
because
with
of
Pusha
beef?
Pusha T.
Yeah, because do you know how lame of a person you have to be to finally acknowledge your son after being called out by another rapper? So I feel like Kendrick Lamar was also saying, Ata Mimi, baby girl, I will fight for you. Look at me, freedom fighter, fighting for you to be recognized. But Drake has come out and said there's no such daughter. Apparently they planted the evidence and they're just letting you follow all of this for no reason. And I'm just like, what was the reason? What was the reason?
Now, the thing that nobody was excited about was the fact that our friend Drake addressed literally everything else except the pedo accusation.
Yes. He did not categorically come out and say
if I was
he's not
so
a pedophile.
bad, I'd have been caught by now. And we're like, what do you mean? They would have caught you by now. What do you mean, sir? You have been accused of pedophilia. And your words are, they should have caught me by now. Like, you're not going to just go cease and desist, defamation. You're not going to go all out. You're just going to be like, yeah, they would have caught me by now. I knew you were going to say it. And we're just like, sir.
But it has been interesting, and honestly, it has been very, very, very entertaining. And it has also escalated because I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, there was allegedly a shootout at Drake's residence, and one of his security guards actually got shot and was really injured and went to hospital. At least he did not die. But the fact that it's gotten to a point where it's now active shootouts, it's now drive-bys at the place where you sleep, and probably even your child sleeps, now it's getting way out of hand. But it has been entertaining.
It really has.
So Kenyan artists, when we say you have beef,
Rap
when you
battle.
guys say you have beef, you have rap battles, this is how we want it to play out. This is the drama, the messiness, the investigative series. I want you to put on that cap of journalism and go digging into your opponent's past. Give us the tea, okay? Not this small beef and then you release a mediocre song. That makes no sense.
Yeah, like the way Drake just said, let me just recognize and let me just say it to you right now. I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way you dress.
Kendrick.
I hate the way you look. I hate the way you walk. I hate the friends you hang out with. I hate the women that you're with. Like he just said, I hate you. I hate you and everything that you represent. And we're just like, okay.
I'm the biggest hater.
I'm
I hate
the
the way that
biggest
you walk.
hater. I hate everything about you. Goes on to write a song specifically addressed to literally everybody in his life. Everybody. His son Adonis, his mother, his father, and even his dog Crody. Y'all, let me tell you. When
I was on the floor and I heard Dear Adonis, and I'm just like,
what?
Please.
Sorry. What?
Can you rescue
the
this
way
French
he tells
boy?
Adonis, the way he tells Adonis not to follow in his father's footsteps, and instead of going to meet up with the Brazilians, he needs to hit the gym. Like, don't be on that Ozempic. You need to hit the gym.
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy has been in, the way that Kendrick Lamar would, the thumbnails alone were epic, like the first thumbnail, the second thumbnail for that song, the Adonis song, was basically a picture.
Meet the Grahams.
Yes, Meet the Grahams was a picture of Drake's medical prescriptions, Drake's shirt, Drake's clothes. It was gloves. Like, it was a picture of his clothes, his medicine. What do you mean? What do you mean? When they say I have people in OVO working for me, that was the literal definition of that. The other one where he takes a picture of his house and then puts like those two pins are usually to show sex offenders living in the area. And he had 13 sex offenders living in that area above his house. I'm telling you, Kendrick Lamar just went bam, 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 bam. Beat him down to a pulp. Everything about this beef has made me happy.
So who do you think, in your opinion, won?
Who do you think won?
Kendrick Lamar, honestly.
Can we be
Kendrick
honest?
Lamar won.
Was
and not
Drake
just
even in
because
the
he's
same
black.
battle?
I feel like he won because even the one he released yesterday, it feels like it wasn't anything.
The Heart Part 3,
lyrical.
Part 6 or something
It
like
just
that.
felt like he was just defending himself.
He had nothing.
Yeah, there was nothing.
There was no
no
fuel.
bars, no
Like,
flow.
The best he could have done was what? We planted that stuff.
No comeback.
We told everybody. I told my people to plant this evidence, and you didn't fact check. Like, that was the best you could do. You
I
didn't
didn't
fact check.
check.
You didn't fact check. That's what you want us to believe. Hey, the lies. I loved everything about this drama. The way that Kendrick Lamar dropped a beat, like a diss track, and then when Drake responded, it was less than 20 minutes later. Another banger.
He's
People
been
are
waiting.
like,
He's been
"Excuse us."
seated somewhere
You know,
waiting.
the reason why we don't like Kendrick Lamar is because all his songs are very poetic, you have to think about him. No. Kendrick said, you want a club banger? You want a club banger? Let's go. They not like us. They not like us. Move to the left. One to the right. I was eating it all up. I still love everything about this tea. And trust me, there is so much more to decipher. But we are not going to be the ones to start telling you the way the album's 3/16. If you add it to this other one, it becomes the 9/8 something Porsche, which is the only Porsche that, like, the only person who ever owns that Porsche is Drake, and therefore it was a direct attack to him. And we're not gonna
We
get
won't
into
go
all
into the
that.
conspiracy theories.
The conspiracy is quite a bit. We're just telling you what we saw, and it was the fire that came out of Drake's mind. Everything about that man's mind is beautiful. I love it.
Drake or Kendrick?
Kendrick.
Stop it.
Kendrick's mind. Drake was very mid. The songs were nice. Like, for real, you could Tusi slide to that. But like, at the same time, when someone says the only thing, A minor, finish him. Finish
that wannabe black man. That's it. That's our 2 cents. But I feel like before we go home, let us leave you with a bit of sense.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's something we want to talk about.
Absolutely. Now, the songs were crazy. But the worst part is all the stuff that's coming out about Drake. Like, all the girls, all the basketball girls, all the Millie young age girls,
Millie Bobby Brown.
all the Hailey Biebers. Like, he was with her. He knew her when she was, what, 14? And they started hanging out when she was 14. And then they officially went on a date when she was 18. Let me tell you, if if you could say someone's speculations are pretty bad, these are not looking good, son. It's not looking good. The birthday party he throws for his friend, what is his name? Kaka or Baba or Rara. One of those. Basically, the friend comes out from prison after he had been put in prison for assaulting a minor and other weird things. Like we're not gonna lie, it's looking pretty bad, Drake. It's looking pretty bad. It's giving a combination of R. Kelly and P. Diddy at this moment. It's not good. It's not good. Let's move on because wow, this tea has me charged.